Hi, good morning to all. I am Bhargav from CSE-B, and today I am going to say about the yesterday's news and the head and the top and the head topics are India to face three matches ODI series and Shreyas Iyer ruled out of ODI due to his back injury and mostly Ishan Kishan is going to play in the middle order and in the opponent's team Williamson maybe 50-50 chances. He has not decided at to and Williamson to play 50-50 chances because due to his back pain.
Read it.
And the next topic is Ultimate Coco takes a gained leap in viewership with massive 164 meters reach.
Read it. You can read like this here. Ultimate Coco takes a giant leap in viewership with massive 164 meters reach from New Delhi. Like this, you have to read it. Come on, go ahead.
Ultimate Coco takes a gained leap in viewership with massive 164 meters reach from New Delhi after a particular entry into the India sporting industry with a successful edition. Ultimate Coco has achieved at another milestone at the latest government report.
Sorry, the newsreader has taken a little break. We'll be back within 3 more seconds. I'll count 1, 2, 3.
Presenting the sports in the exciting over 164 millions across audience, our media touch points emerging among us the top non-cricketer legally in India. Thank you.
Good morning, all. I'm Tejashvi from CSE-B from Team 5. Today I want to
Read out.
today I want to tell a cockfights at gym to fester. Despite the orders of the Andhra Pradesh High Court and the warning of the police, cockfights began on the grand note on Saturday in various parts of Andhra Pradesh, particularly in Godavari region and the part of Krishna Guntur districts to mark the three-day Sankranti festival. Cockfights began in Eluru and West and East Godavari districts, particularly in Vempa, Achanta, Pallakolu, Bhimavaram town, Tanuku, Talapudi, Undi, and Taruku areas. Hundreds of arenas were arranged. The crores of rupees changed hands as the punters and the cockfights enthusiastic were engaged in the betting. In Krishna district, the cockfight arenas were arranged in Gannavaram, Gullivada, Machilipatnam, and Guddiwada districts. And Bogi Herald Sankranti Sambaralu. Telugu people across the Andhra Pradesh started celebrating the three-day Sankranti festival with joy and enthusiasm by enjoying the bonfire in a wee hours of Saturday. People joyfully celebrated the Bogi, Sankranti, and Kalma for 3 days, starting
People joyfully celebrated Bogi, Sankranti, and Kanuma for 3 days, starting from Saturday to
Monday. Festival atmosphere prevailed in the rural areas and urban areas with visits of with beloved ones from other districts and other states like Telangana, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. Cockfights are very special to the Telugu people, particularly in Godavari districts and parts of Krishna and Guntur. On the first day of the three-day festival, Bogi is celebrated with joy and enthusiasm. Not only in rural areas, but in urban areas and cities like Vijayawada, people uh, lit
like
the-
Vijayawada. People lit the
the
bonfire.
bonfire and took part in the celebrations, greeting each other. Some cultural organizations conducted the Bogi celebrations in some colonies. Bogi is celebrated in honor of Lord Indra, the god of clouds and rains. People worship Indra for the abundance of harvest, therefore bringing plenty of rain and prosperity to the land. Burning of the bonfire continued till noon in some places, with the holidays declared by the government.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A very good morning to one and all. Today I am stood here to talk about a small topic called Indian voice very deep concern over Ukraine war. Let me continue. This conflict is really a matter of very deep concern. Prime Minister Narendra Modi declared in September, we actually genuinely believe that this is no longer an era of war. You cannot settle differences and issues through violence. So, from the very beginning, our effort has been to argue return to dialogue and diplomacy. The Prime Minister himself has spoken on numerous occasions that President Putin and President Zelensky, myself talked to my colleagues in Russia and Ukraine. He said, we know this is not essentially resolvable situations. But it's important that countries who believe negotiation speak up clearly in that regard. He said, addition with we are on the side of peace and a large part of the world think like us. India has repeatedly called on Russia and Ukraine to return to the path of diplomacy and dialogue and end their ongoing conflict. Prime Minister Modi has spoken to the presidents of Russia and Ukraine on multiple occasions and argued for immediate of hostilities and return to the path of diplomacy and dialogue for the resolution of this conflict. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Prasanna from CSE-B. Uh, this is London News. Today's headline is Britain and world leaders say goodbye to Queen Elizabeth. As millions turned into protest or lined the streets of London, and as world leaders and royalty looked on Britain, said its final goodbyes to its longest monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. The Queen's funeral starts at 11 a.m. at Westminster Abbey, when her body was brought from Westminster Hall in the Britain Parliament complex, where it had been lying in state for over 4 days. Monday marked the end of a 10-day period of mourning. The Queen had been involved in the design of a funeral. She did not want a long, boring service, according to the former Archbishop of New York. The funeral was 1 hour long, with faith leaders of different backgrounds assembled in the abbey to receive the coffin, which was followed by the Queen's children, some grandchildren, and great grandchildren. Britain Prime Minister Liz Truss did a reading at the ceremony. The Prime Minister was among the last people to see the Queen, having been appointed officially by the monarch 2 days before her death on September 8th. Chinese government plans easier border entry rules for some foreign tourists. China's government on Monday issued draft rules aimed at making it easier for some foreigners to enter China for visits to tourism sites along the Chinese borders. Travel groups organized by tour agencies in border areas in China can choose their port of entry and exit flexibly, the Minister of Culture and Tourism said in a statement. China has shut its borders to foreign tourists since the outbreak of the new coronavirus in 2020, with only specific groups of foreign nationals allowed to enter the country, such as those holding certain work visas. In recent months, rules have gradually been relaxed, from resuming more flights between China and some countries to allowing foreign students with valid residence permits to enter China. Thank you.
Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Vijay Ganesh. I want to say about today's headlines. Google parent Alphabet announces 12K job cuts. Google's parent company Alphabet announced about 12,000 job cuts globally on Friday, becoming the latest US tech giant to enact large-scale restructuring. We have decided to reduce our workforce by approximately 12,000 roles. Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai sent in an email to employees, adding that the cuts were in response to a changing economic reality. The move comes a day after Microsoft said it would reduce staff members by 10,000 in the coming months, following similar layoffs by Facebook owner Meta, Amazon, and Twitter as the previously unaccessible tech texter faces the major economic downturn. And B Gate Air India fined 30 lakhs, pilot's license suspended. Air India has been fined 30 lakhs and the license of the pilot in charge of its New York Delhi flight on which a drunk passenger beat on a woman has been suspended for 3 months by the aviation regulator, Director General of Civil Aviation. We acknowledge gaps in our reporting and are taking relevant steps to ensure that they are addressed, said the airline after the watchdog's action. A penalty of 3 lakhs has been imposed on Director in Flight Services of Air India for failing to discharge her duties by the Directorate General of Civil Aviation. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sindhura. Welcome to Lendi News. Today's headline is Radium Stickers, a prevention mechanism for road accidents. A special drive to prevention violation of radium stickers will be launched from January 20. Deputy Transport Commissioner makes it clear that violation to this effect will not be tolerated. Last year, the RTO officials collected rupees 8.33 lakh against violators who neglected in sticking radium stickers on transport vehicles. However, failure in replacing radium stickers that are not in proper condition also leads to accidents, the RTO officials cautioned. In case of vehicles parked on the roadside at night, the radium stickers will alert motorists. Apparently, transport officials will not issue fitness certificates if these stickers are not present at the time of transport vehicles appearing for fitness tests, asserted Deputy Transport Commissioner GC Rajaratnam. Farmers upset over slow paddy pace procurement. Farmers are upset over slow pace of paddy procurement in the district during the current season. Expected and estimated quantity of paddy is 7.80 lakh metric tons. Officials set a target of 4.30 lakh metric tons procurement of paddy through Raitu Bharosa Kendra (RBK). Farmers are waiting for approval from the RBKs for purchase of the same. In the wake of technological objections raised by the civil supply staff and also rice millers regarding moisture and wastage, farmers are unable to get approval from their concerned RBKs days together. Farmers in Ichapuram, Meliaputti, Kunduru, Amadavalavasa, etc., are selling their paddy to local traders. Some of the farmers are making their alternative arrangements to protect paddy by covering with straw and transparents. Wild pigs and other animals are damaging paddy bags during nights on roadside. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Yuvraj from CSE-B. Today headlines is Use Tech to Drive Inclusivity Empowerment. Microsoft Chairman and CEO Satya Nadella on Wednesday highlighted the importance of driving inclusivity and empowerment through technology and economic growth, and asserted that the company is very committed to India. He was speaking at Microsoft Tech for Good and Education Showcase, an event that highlighted the impact created by technology in the areas of philanthropic work and education. Nadella did a walk through interacting with teachers, students.
I'm extremely sorry. Today, our newsreader is suffering from high throat ache. Unexpectedly, he is not able to deliver what is needed. But now I see, within 3 more seconds of time, one more newsreader is joining. 1, 2, 3.
Hello everyone, a pleasant good afternoon to everyone. I am Paila Mohan Ravli from CSE-B section. Welcome to Lendi News. 3 CMs to grace Kantivelugu Phase 2 roll on January 18. The state government will launch Phase 2 of Kantivelugu program from Khammam public meeting in presence of Chief Ministers of Delhi, Kerala and Punjab on January 18. The program will take off in the presence of CMs Arvind Kejriwal, Delhi, Bhagwant Mann from Punjab, Pinjraj Vijayan from Kerala. The health department officials have been asked to get the equipment and spectacles ready by Friday evening in all districts. Once Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao starts the program, officials should begin eye testing in districts. Health Minister T. Harish Rao held a review meeting with district officials through video conference on Thursday.
Thank you. We have one more news reader who is getting ready to give away wonderful news from
morning.
Lendi News Channel.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Lavanya. Today headlines are Vande Bharat train between Vijayawada, Secunderabad from Jan 19. Good news to the train passengers who travel between Vijayawada and Secunderabad. Indian Railways is gearing up to introduce Vande Bharat train between Vijayawada and Secunderabad from Jan 19. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is likely to inaugurate the train during his Hyderabad visit. The train can travel up to maximum speed limit 160 to 180 kilometers per hour. The superfast express trains take 6 to 7 hours between Vijayawada and Secunderabad. Vijayawada Secunderabad trains have huge demand because Vijayawada is centrally located in the state. Interestingly, the train ticket fare is very less compared to the buses. TDP lauds NTR's contributions to state. TDP Tirupati Parliamentary President G. Narasimha Yadav lauded the great contributions of former Chief Minister N.T. Ramarao
Former Chief Minister.
N.T. Ramarao towards the welfare of people. He formed TDP with the sole objective of upliftment of poor and implemented various welfare schemes for their benefit. Welfare and reforms have become his two eyes during his governance. From 1 kilo rice for Rs 2 rupees
For rupees 2.
for rupees 2 to Janata cloths for poor midday meal scheme for students midday meal scheme for students in schools, pensions for old age people and widows. His welfare schemes have created his history in the state, he said. He also bought Telugu Ganga water for Tirupati.
Telugu Ganga water for Tirupati.
Party
Read
leaders.
it again.
He also bought Telugu Ganga water for Tirupati. Party leaders Manohar Achari, Changaya and others were present. Thank you.
Hi, a very good afternoon. Welcome to today Lendi News Channel. Today headlines are Empowerment of Women, not a mere slogan of our government. Launching an interest subvention program for under 2.5 lakh self-help groups operating under the Mission Shakti Department. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik on Monday said, "Empowerment of women is not a slogan for his government. Under the program, a total interest amount of rupees 125 crore on loans taken by the SHGs will be reimbursed," he said. The Mission Shakti has provisioned interest subvention benefits under to rupees 1200 crore for extending to SHGs in the next 5 years. The Chief Minister said the interest subvention benefits of rupees 125 crore for the first 2 quarters of the current 2022 to 23 financial year was extended directly to SHG accounts through a technology platform. A part of the launch, the Chief Minister handed over checks to members of 5 Mission Shakti SHGs who were present at the program at Lok Seva Bhavan. Members of many self-help groups from various districts joined the program through video conference. Naveen also launched steps taken by women in different business and productive activities, noting that women were now playing a major role in the decision-making process. The Chief Minister said they have the responsibility to transform Odisha and ensure overall development in the state. Thank you.